So I just had dinner and I'm just kind of taking a little walk around, and I saw this building right behind me. It's very tall actually. And this is a customs house, and it says it was restored, so I guess it's a historic building. But that door at the front there, when I tried to open it, I think it's a false door, so I couldn't open it. But right in front of the customs house is this area, which is a stage, I think. This is pretty cool. Kind of got the setup and everything over here. I'm sure they used this for the celebrations yesterday. They probably had performances here. But look at that. I'm gonna fill up that audience. They're all here to see me. But you know, that's I think it was pretty cool. But it's empty right now. So yeah, this is literally right by where I'm staying, and then right by the St. Lawrence. So, you know, really close little area, and it's pretty cool to see. I mean, and then you also see up there, that's the Chateau Frontenac, which I am gonna go see at some point. This is actually really cool behind me. This is actually a bar with a pool kind of, but it's not a pool where you can really swim in because it's way too shallow, but you kind of just sit in these lawn chairs and dip your feet in. It's really cool. Like, look at this little waterfall right here actually. And there's another pool right in that corner over there, but definitely a really cool design for a bar. Yeah, really cool area right here. Waterfalls over here. And if I had my swimming trunks, I'd probably come over here and you know, get a drink or something and just chill. But you know, nice area. So over here, this is part of the Port of Quebec, little waterfront area. Over there, across the waters, are Bienville, and there's ferries going to and from, because I'm in Quebec City, and that is another part across the waters. There's actually also a bridge down there. Can't really see it right now. Maybe it's kind of hidden in the haze. It's like down this area. Yeah, there's a bridge. So, you know, a few people are on the waters. It's a nice day. It's actually a hot day. So it's 27 degrees. And yeah, you just see across the waters. It's actually pretty nice. Got a ship docked right here. And it's actually, the St. Lawrence River is actually all freshwater. So it does go out to it does meet the sea at some point. But you think that maybe like, you know, salt water flows in, but actually St. Lawrence River just flows outwards. So it just, you know, keeps it freshwater. It's all like the lakes converging, right? To get to this point. But yeah, I really should have my sunglasses today. It is quite sunny. I probably should be wearing sunscreen also, because I feel like I'm gonna get burnt. But yeah, very nice day. Yeah, so it's pretty nice down here, and I would walk all the way down this way, but I think I'm gonna head back actually for now, just because, you know, it's kind of hot. Luckily we do have the wind, which is really nice, so that definitely cools things down. And it's kind of weird to see this place again, because last time I was here it was winter, and so everything was snow, and on the water there would have been ice over there. I like chunks of ice floating by last time. So yeah, definitely not as you know, not as many people last time I was here. It was kind of just me. But today, of course, more people out enjoying the beautiful day. But I will definitely take a walk when it gets a bit cooler later, and then we'll see what we see. Oh wow, I need to go see what's up there. That is so cool. Look at that. I think that's the Parliament building maybe, or one of the hotel. I think it's the Hotel de Ville maybe. But yeah, and then you got the Chateau Frontenac in the background. It's really cool. So, you know, I'm gonna make it up there, uptown. All right, so here it is, Pointe-à-Carcy. This is the living quarters right here. I got a room on the 4th floor that fits 3 people. 3 people, yep. But there's only like 2 of us in here. So it's a bit of a mess, all right? Don't mind the mess. We'll be cleaning a lot of this stuff up. There's just stuff from unpacking. So here are the closets you got. You know, you got some drawers and you got some extra closet space here, which I will show you on a better one. I kind of got my bed set up here. You got a TV, you know, and a little view outside. Just stuff of that. Not bad. Could be a better view, but yeah, let's take a look at the closets. So you get your linen in your closet. You know, you get what do you call it? The bars and stuff that hangs your uniform or whatever. So it's actually a pretty big closet. You can fit quite a few things. And mini fridge, Keurig coffee machine actually, pretty fancy with a microwave. That's the washroom right here. It's me. Right, it's kind of like one of them hotel washrooms. At least we have a washroom inside, not one that we have to share. So here we go, little washroom tour right here. Showers and ironing board and iron over here. Okay, and it locks. So not actually a bad room. Pretty clean it seems like, and yeah, things seem pretty new actually, like the walls and everything, and you know, just like the lighting, even like the furniture, compared to, you know, some of the other accommodations I've lived in seem pretty new. Beds actually pretty small, right? So for me, for a tall guy like me, it's not the best, but we make do. But yeah, that's the room. Trip to Chateau Frontenac, and right behind me there is the Museum of Civilization. So right now it's currently closed, but it's a pretty cool spot you can go check out. Plan is to go through Place Royale and then go through that little small village kind of area up to take the stairs to Chateau Frontenac, which is on top of the hill, and then we should be good to kind of explore the area around. So it's cooled down now. We got a little breeze. It's like 23 degrees, down from 27, and yeah, it's great. It's great weather right now. Perfect time for a walk, and I'm hoping to get back to where I'm living at 10. Last time I was here, it was actually just all snowy and everything, all this. There was snow on the ground and everything, and it was hard to make it up the hills and everything. So, you know, now it's nice that it's all summer, but yeah, not as beautiful as in the winter where you got lights and you got snow and everything. But there's a few little shops down here. Actually, like, you can kind of see streets are quite narrow. Oh yeah, look at that view. That's nice. Over here too, really nice views. Yeah, so you can just see like the architecture is like pretty old-fashioned architecture, but it's very nice. And we got some cobblestone streets right here, and I'm pretty sure this is a UNESCO heritage site, so it's protected by that. That's nice views. Over here too. Let's go up here. All right, well now this is a pretty cool square actually. A lot of little shops and everything. That wasn't there last time, definitely. It's a inflatable pink monkey, I think. But little fountain right here, or not fountain, just a statue of Louis the, what does that say? Louis the 14th. And right here we got, what is this church again? I forgot, I gotta check it. But, you know, this church was actually in the movie Catch Me If You Can. And they actually filmed one of these scenes where Leonardo DiCaprio hides in one of these shops. And then, you know, Tom Hanks goes in, tells him to come out. And it's right by this church where he gets arrested by a bunch of cops. So, pretty cool location right here. So there it is, Notre Dame de Victorie Church. but I don't think it's open right now. But I'd love to go inside when it's open to kind of take a look how it is. It's in this very nice little square spot. Now I remember this little street over here. So it's like you got some little shops here, and then you got a what do I even call it? Like some kind of lift that can take you up the hill instead of you walking. But you know, it was pretty fun last time when we went up the stairs and everything, and there was a bunch of ice and snow like slipping everywhere. But yeah, if you want to take the easy route, there's always that. Here we go, we can take the staircase up, and to me this is like kind of like the Quebec version of the Joker staircase, although they have a ton of staircases just like this, just because Quebec is so hilly. You're always constantly going up stairs and downstairs, so you know, kind of cool feature. Oh yeah, here we go. I remember this area, look at this. Imagine this in winter. Now I had a lot of fun going up and down this this little walk right here. It was especially going down, it was quite a slippery slide. So I luckily brought winter boots last time, but I had a couple of friends just bring normal shoes and they were just going everywhere. So yeah, I do remember this place, which is again, it's fun seeing it all melted, the snow, and now it's summer. Right, let's do it. More stairs. Gotta love stairs by the end of this, and you're gonna have some strong legs. Wow, would you look at that? What a nice view. So we're here at sunset, and oh, there's another monkey on that roof right there. Here at sunset, look right across. You have the other side of the river, and I like that nice river breeze coming off, or I don't know, water breeze. And yeah, this is like a bridge kind of on top. Like the stairs I just took were down there. And it's a bridge on top. This kind of leads to a park right here, actually. And this is also like a fort area, right? So you got some cannons here and some cannons all the way down there. And this is a statue of, thinking, it says Cartier. So is it Jacques Cartier or Georges Etienne Cartier? Cartier. I don't think that's Jacques. I think this is George. So yeah, pretty cool statue. I think there's a lot of statues over here. Well, there we go. Another statue right down there. I'm gonna go see that. That one looks nice, actually. But you know, this very nice viewpoint of the waters. I'm sure all these were defensive positions, right? You can see the kind of the fort walls where enemies came in on the water. You got cannons up here. Just shoot right down on them, right? You got the high ground. And right as I'm talking about it, there's your cannons, right? Some huge cannons. People taking some cool pictures on them. But yeah, great area, right? Great little park to kind of take a break. And also, not a bad viewpoint of the Chateau Frontenac, which is our destination we're going to. So we're gonna keep going, but enjoy this little view for a bit. Here's a map of the city right here. You can stop by this, use this, and kind of plan your route, or you can just use whatever Google Maps or Apple Maps you need. So we have made it to the Chateau Frontenac. We're right here. I guess there's a little performance going on over here. It's pretty cool to see. And statue of Samuel de Champlain right there. What a guy. Wow, would you look at those views? Look at that. So down there, we got some mountains and everything. And you know, the city actually stretches quite far. There's also a bridge down there. I don't know if you can see it. Right, kind of going across. Very cool, very cool. Good view from the top right here. So this is the famous Terrace Boardwalk, right? This is the Dufferin Terrace. And over here, as you go along, you can kind of see into here. And under here is actually a fort that they kind of just built over. And back then, I think they said someone who was in the ruling class lived down in these forts. But it's a very beautiful terrace with pretty nice construction and a beautiful view of the waters over there, right? So, you know, you see quite a lot here, and I actually hope to go down here. I'm pretty sure they're closed now for tours, but you can get tours down here. So I'm definitely gonna want to take a look at these. That's gonna be pretty cool. As you can see, we're actually quite high up, right? Right on this hill. That's Quebec for you. But there's an even higher spot. I'm pretty sure that is the Citadel. So Citadel, very strategic position. A lot of this place was military use and everything, just because of like the fights between the French and the British, and Canada was first discovered. And so you're gonna see a lot of old military forts over here, and cannons were the key. So we're moving away from the Chateau Frontenac, and actually, you know what? I might try to go in there afterwards, see if I can go in there or if it's guest only. And there are some cannons at the back right here, so we are ready for anything, any intruders or anything. And this view, this boardwalk, actually reminds me of Niagara Falls, just with like the railings and everything and the water right down there, and just that beautiful top view that you get, right? So yeah, it's kind of like Niagara Falls, but French version. So yeah, it's nice. And actually down there where I am heading, there is a slide. I don't know if you can see it right there. There's a slide right there, and I think that only operates in the winter when there's actual snow on it, and you can actually like toboggan off of it. That's pretty cool. Let's just keep headed down this way. That over there is the Wolfe Montcalm Monument, from what I see on the maps. And yeah, they have these monuments, I'm pretty sure, for all the important people, and I'll be a lot for like military and kind of explorers of Canada. And that's the Chateau Frontenac. Very beautiful views. It's starting to get dark, things are starting to light up. You get the lamps on, and even their lamps are very, you know, decorative, because look at that. It's just like a $3 lamp. They didn't have to do it like that. They didn't have to actually just be normal industrial kind of lamps, but they did it like that, and it's very nice. Over there, that's kind of weird. I see some American flags. Of all the places I would expect, I would not expect to see American flags in Quebec. Very funny. There we go. The Terrasse, Tupachin, Glissade, Dufferin, Terrace, Toboggan Slide right here. So if you look at that, it's pretty cool. And it says, there's signs that say it's only open in winter, so this would be a fun ride during the winter. It's cool. Maybe I'll be back here then. Would you look at that? I've reached the end of the terrace, and there's a staircase going up here. Not sure where, probably to the Citadel. And beautiful views, of course. There's Chateau Frontenac right behind me. So I think I'm gonna walk back that way, because I do want to visit the hotel / castle, because look at that. That is basically a castle. And I think it used to be a castle, so just look at the size of that. It's actually crazy. I'm not sure. I think the Chateau Frontenac is owned by Fairmount, maybe? Because if it is, I mean, that's Fairmount just has like a whole group of assets under their belt, like this, and they got the Banff Hotel, and I think they got the Lake Louise Hotel. So if it's owned by Fairmount, I wouldn't be surprised. It's actually so weird. I'm literally walking, and I keep on seeing these little white dust particles kind of floating around. And like sometimes it's clear, sometimes, you know, there's a lot of them. Like right now, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but yeah, so like you can see some kind of dust particles floating around. It's so weird. I don't know if they're bugs or if they don't look like bugs. They look more like little pieces of fluff. It's very weird to me. So I don't know, like maybe I don't know if this is a normal thing in Quebec or whatever, but yeah, that's kind of weird. I don't know what it is about Quebec City, but they always got these nice little parks. Like right here, this one has a bunch of like trees, and it's just pretty normal as trees. You got this monument, of course, but it's pretty normal park. But I don't know, it just looks really nice. It's kind of just very aesthetically pleasing, you know, the way it's organized and laid out with all the trees. So it's really cool places. So I'm in the Chateau Frontenac, and I'm kind of walking through this little hallway area with a bunch of, I guess, antiques and little artifacts, which is pretty cool. It's a very nice hotel. I wonder how it was before all these, you know, renovations that made it look modern and everything. But it's actually pretty interesting. A few places are blocked off to the public, and it's only probably for people who stay at the hotel. But you know, a few places are just, you can go anywhere and take a look. Cool hallway of kind of things. And over here, a mirror. I wonder how many people have looked through this mirror and had their reflections shown to them. It's pretty cool, I think, to think of that. Alright, well now I'm just kind of wandering around. Don't really have a place to go this time, but just kind of gonna walk around, see the city. Sometimes that's a good way to explore. So what I like to do is I like to usually plot out points, take a look at maps, and just find all the landmarks, all the main attractions, and then I just kind of go. But like once in a while, it's good to just walk around and see stuff, because there's some things that just might be interesting to you that might not be like a super touristy location, right? So, you know, it's getting dark, but I'll walk around a bit and then I'll probably head back soon. So I'm just here kind of walking further into Quebec. If I keep going down this way, I'll just run into these little restaurants on the side. And, you know, again, this architecture of kind of narrow streets, right? And this is actually just a one-way road. And, you know, it just goes down to, that way is the Chateau Frontenac. And yeah, just walk around a bit and then just head back to where I'm staying. So what I've noticed actually is just walking around, Quebec is very big on restaurants, food and everything. So there's a ton of restaurants just out here. And what I really want to do when I'm here is I want to try poutine. And I'm sure there's a ton of restaurants. Now I want to try a touristy place, you know, and then also one that's like recommended by locals, that's like actual good poutine, that's not that touristy, you know, kind of like a hidden gem. So definitely before I go, I'm gonna try to have poutine, because that's just, you gotta have it, right? If you're in Quebec, you gotta have, wherever you go, you gotta have the signature dishes, right? The places, the ones that are unique to that city, or else there's no point, right? Like you could just eat that in your home city. Okay, so I want to get there to the parliamentary buildings right there, but there is a entrance that is blocked. Kind of looks pretty scary actually. It's from here, all I see is just black. It is dark. There's no light at the end of the tunnel. So yeah, I mean, I could hop the fence, but that is sketchy, and I don't know, you know, that's unsafe. Anyways, yeah, right there is the parliamentary building for Quebec, and then behind it, you kind of see that blue light right there. So if I can zoom in on that blue light right there, that's the observatory. So that you can go up and kind of see the whole city. Now, as much as I want to get there, it's only actually a short walk that way, and then you kind of turn and get there. But I think it is getting late for me, so I will be heading back, and then maybe tomorrow I will come and see this. So I've got a few things checked off my list for tonight. I think that's good enough. So let me just start heading back to my place I'm staying. So that right there, that building, that tall building that I've been seeing, is called L'Ombre, and I'm pretty sure, not sure if it's a hotel or if it's an office space. Kind of looks like an office space from here. But we also got here, this is the Hotel de Ville, and you know, I just kind of happened upon these places. I didn't really know that these were exactly here. I was just kind of walking down and just trying to see this. Some art right here. Wonder if this art pieces together and makes something interesting. And yeah, look at that. This is a really nice space. And I think this is one of the examples of a place that looks good at night and probably during the day also, but you know, at night you get these cool water features that light up. Like, look at this. This is really cool actually. Some kid left there. Look at that. Oh wow. That's awesome. A lot of people enjoying themselves over here, as you can hear the screaming in the background. But I'm getting a bit of a splatter on me also because it's a bit windy still. But these kids are all really happy, and it's actually a really nice area. Now this clock right behind me is actually really cool. It looks very intricate with all the gears and everything. And from what I see, it's Richard Mille, I think, so it's pronounced. It seems like a pretty expensive watch brand right here. And they've set this up right here. This is Hotel de Ville right here, and right across the street, this little nice square, and we got a performance going on. So let me just go enjoy that. So on the way back down these stairs, and you know, as you can see, everything's lit up now, and yeah, it's nighttime. This is the nightlife, I guess, in Quebec, and it's a different view in the night, but we're just gonna keep continuing down this area and head back. I think this is a more scenic route than the other routes. So that's the figurehead of a ship, and it's got these waves over here, wave patterns all along the road, which is, so it's something naval related, right? I thought it was a statue at first, but yeah, I realized it's that piece at the front of the ship. It's pretty cool.